Find a bench or a box that is roughly 14 to 16 inches in height. Place the edge of that bench or box underneath your shoulder blades, and at the top of your hip thrusts, your body should be about parallel with the floor. Do not raise your hips higher than your knees, or you will feel this in your lower back. But do make sure we're getting a full range of motion. Keeping your bench height between 14 and 16 inches will also help with this. Your hands come behind the head, and your chin should stay tucked, your gaze looking directly forward the entire time. The knees should be pressing forward towards the toe, aiming for about a 90-degree angle at the top of your hip thrust and a big glute contraction. Another culprit for lower back pain during hip thrusts is allowing your hips to drop but keeping your ribs high. Imagine a string that goes from the top of your pelvis to your rib cage, and you have to keep that string the same length the entire time. Don't be afraid to really hinge on that bench and move everything in the upper body as one unit. Keeping your chin looking towards your knees will help you avoid lifting too high and tapping into your lower back. It's really not about how high you lift your hips, but more so about the glute contraction at the top. Really double check your foot placement with these, even if you have to take a side or front video as shown. You want to aim for about hip width apart and make sure those knees are not caving outward nor inward, but they're pushing forward towards the toes. That chin stays tucked and your gaze should be looking forward throughout. Keep in mind that everyone's anatomical hip structure is a little bit different, which may change your foot placement. The goal is to keep your knees from caving inward, those shins perpendicular with the floor, and control your glute squeeze at the top.